YouTube land! I'm Sarah, and it's another adventure of being Sarah. Well, I wasn't expecting to do this particular video, but I got attacked by Miss Allie. I saw it on the screen and everything. It's the polishes I bought for the name tag. I think that's it. Polishes I bought for the name. I bought them all for the name. That may or may not be actually true, but I did buy some polishes just for the name, because I'm a sucker for a name sometimes. And of course, Zoya is infamous because they have names. So yeah, I did. This one is Debbie, and that's my aunt's name, one of my aunt's names. And then here's Miss Jill, which is the first dance teacher I ever had, was Miss Jill. And I have a stuffed rabbit that has seen many, many better days. No, I'm not showing you what Millie looks like, but Millie. I've not actually used Millie yet, but I will. And then, of course, being Sarah, I had to get Sarah. It's lovely polish. And then, of course, because there's also a Mary polish, I had to get the Mary polish because that's my sister. So I will use these two together in a mani. I'll use this as a base, and then I'll stamp with the Sarah polish. It's very pretty. And the one that I most recently succumbed to the name was Allie. So yes, I couldn't help but buy that one. So it's not just Zoya that has names that I like and, specifically have bought for. The nuance polishes, which I'm still very sad that they have discontinued them, but I did get a backup of the gold one just because it's such a good, densely colored gold, is my favorite. And this one actually, I think, is my favorite of this particular line. It's not my favorite overall, but, of that particular line. And then I did not actually buy this one, but I would have if I had seen it as a listing. Blush Lacquer had, back in January, I think it was January, they had a thing where if you bought anything, they would include some sort of gift or free polish or something in there. And I had gotten, I know I had gotten the Sherlock and the Watson ones, which I could have probably also brought in here, as well as all the Femme Fatale Hobbit ones, but that would make it really long. And then there was Alonzi, and then the one that looked like black and white curly shard thingies, which I cannot think of the name of it. It was a straight, like, strut or walk or something. It was some walk the runway, strut the runway, I don't know. Something like that. But there is hollow in here, and it is called Fight Like a Goddess. So, when you need something glittery and hollow and butt kicking, Fight Like a Goddess. And I do have a couple of OPIs that, well, I like them to begin with, just like the colors, but I adore the names. This one is Freedom of Peach, because it just tickles my fancy. And then if I wear this one, I am a cranky old lady, because stay off my lawn. And one collection that I got just because of the subject matter and the names and stuff is the Girly Bits Duchess collection. And of course, I'm only going to show you this one, which is Danger Zone. My players, of course, know this is dangerous polish. And I will not be wearing it this Sunday because, well, other than assorted kobolds and various evil NPCs, they really don't have anything supposedly in store for them. Evil DM. From the Spellbound nails, I like this one, which was included when I bought the whole collection of Hollowback Girl, and I like that name, and it is very pretty over Playdate. I will have to use this over other things to try. And Gem City Tiffany is the one that does the Comet Vomit and the Music City multicolor ones on Etsy. And so I've gotten not quite a few, but I've gotten several of her matte polishes. And of course, this one is the Babylon 5 one because Babylon 5, oh my gosh. And it's when I say jump gate, you say how high. And when this is matte, it looks exactly like their uniforms. So mine. I may have to get a backup of that because awesome. And then of course, this was in the ugly pretty colors or pretty ugly colors or whatever it was. The Dune polish. She who controls the spice. Dune. Dune is awesome. Dune. And yes, I wear it once a year, at the very least for my dad's birthday, especially when I make him brown sugar cake. Well, cupcakes. And then, of course, this is the no glitter version that she made me of Man in Black, which I take that to be Randall Flagg. So, have to have that. Especially when I go to the GURPS game. In this one, it caught my eye because of the color initially, but the name, Aim to Misbehave, just Aim to Misbehave. And anybody who is around with the nerds and such will probably understand why that one cracks me up, because of Take the Sky, Firefly, Serenity, because this is the 2016 Color of the Year Serenity. So, Firefly polish. Yes. Yes. And no, I'm not going to sing the song. Because I don't feel like it. And then, of course, here's the other 2016 Color of the Year. It looks very pale here. It is very pale ballet slipper pink, but I'm actually going to wear this. I'm going to put this on after this video. And it's Use the Quartz Lone Star, which is the whole Spaceballs thing, which I have always found hilarious because evidently I am 12. And then for the, continuing nerd love, we have Forbidden Zone, which I will be wearing to Planet of the Apes, because Planet of the Apes. And of course, you can't have proper nerd polishes without TARDIS polish. One coat TARDIS polish. Type 40. TARDIS. And yes, I wore this to the last day of Mysticon this past year. And this is quite lovely over black, or actually also dark green. I think I put this over Stay Off My Lawn or Christmas Plaid one, something like that. It was one of those two because they're very similar in tone. And it's chock full of hollow and more hollow and hollow diamonds and gluteus equine, which just really strikes me as funny. And then you go and you look, and the character in the video game is named Butt Stallion, which I seriously laughed for a good 30 seconds when I read that. I'm like, this is too pretty. So, I don't know. I don't play that video game, but hey, whatever. And of course, as I have mentioned with the Stephen King GURPS game thingy, I did not realize this at first, and then I saw this lovely jelly, which I have worn. It is lovely and squishy and jelly, and if you're wondering why is this Stephen King polish, Christine the car. That's not one of the ones that I've read or watched or whatever, but it is Stephen King, so I must have. And of course, the one I have already bought. A backup for myself and my mom, her own bottle, because she keeps trying to take mine. Bumpty bump. My life for you. Bump, bump. And yes, I do wear these two together, Man in Black and Bumpty Bump, and it is gorgeous. And so, I don't know if you would like to be tagged in this video. Consider yourself tagged and go forth and tell us if you have bought something for the name. If it's a video that you like, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe and see whatever else I may get up to, there is a subscribe button somewhere in the... Yeah. So, alright, bye!